I'm your host Sonita. And in the past videos I've been mostly general, but I think that my Christian folks will still you are still going to gain some things as I speak about this relationship and stuff. You can still pick out some things and learn. As you know, we all learn from experience. So this channel is my channel where we talk about dating in a godly way, where we talk about how we can be in a relationship and yet still fear God, where we talk about doing relationship the right way. So if you're that kind of person, then this channel is for you. So welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be talking about giving your ATM card to your boyfriend or to your girlfriend. So, giving your ATM card to your boyfriend as a girl, or giving your ATM card to your girlfriend as a boy. Now the question here is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? Yeah. I know some people be like, I trust my boyfriend, I trust my boy. It's always boyfriend and not husband. Now, if this thing was, if you were giving your money to your boyfriend, to your husband, it is, at least we understand it's your husband. You are supposed to trust yourself. Understand. You get what I'm saying. You're supposed to understand. You're supposed to trust your husband. But when you're talking about boyfriend, sister, come on. And I want us to base our case study abroad, UAE, or maybe you're in another country. Understand? You're in another country and you're trusting a stranger, someone you don't even know his father's house. You don't even know his land. You've never been in his country. You are not even from the same country, yet you remove your ATM card. Your ATM card where you receive your salary. You know how much you put into your daily work. You know how much energy you give out in your activities. Yet you have the energy. You even have the willpower to give your ATM card to a guy. Come on. Let me not say that you have not gone to school, because I want to believe that you actually have gone to school. It's supposed to be. No. See, love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And in love, there will always be sacrifices. Yes. I'm not going to refuse that. There will always be a time where you have to sacrifice something in love. But sacrifice for someone who is worth it. Sacrifice your time. Time is money. Please don't think that time is just time. Time is money. That time that you're sitting to cook something for him, you would have gone and maybe made some money somewhere or go for part-time somewhere, but you decided to dedicate that time to him. You decided to invest that time for him, right? That is another way of that's another kind of sacrifice. Okay, but now, due to the topic, we're talking about money. There are some ladies who really have the heart, you understand, to actually give their money to their boyfriend in the name of love. And it's not really a bad thing, because when you love somebody, you give. It's a natural thing to give to somebody you love. Now, coming to that statement, I'm not saying that you should give your body. Please, wake up from that. Cancel it from your mind. Your body is your pride, woman. Your body is your pride, is your dignity, is gold. And if a guy who claims he loves you wants your body, let him go and do what is right. Let him go and meet your father. Let him go and pay your dowry. Let him go and do what is right. Let him treat you with some respect, sister. Let him treat you with some respect. Yeah. Don't give yourself so cheaply for him in the name of I love him. If you love him, he has to love you too, and the way that he can prove it to you, because some boys will be like, if you love me, you will give me your body. Sister, Say also that if you love me, you will go and meet my parents. You will treat me with respect. Because when you enter into a man's house, when he has not done the needful, it is like he's disrespecting you. So treat yourself with respect so that people are also going to treat you with respect, girls. So if you want to be respected, respect yourself. So coming back to our point, so in love there will always be sacrifices. There'll be a time you have to give. Okay, that is understandable. That is so understandable. Okay, but give it to somebody who deserve it. Give it to your husband. Okay, if you even want to help, because it's not only a boyfriend who asks for money. Sometimes your friends can ask you for money, but don't give so much that it starts affecting you, unless you're willing to let go. Like I was telling a friend of mine, if I'm asked to give money, if a friend of mine tells me that, oh Sonita, please, I'm really in need of money right now. I'm really desperate. I really need money right now. When I'm giving that money out, I make sure that my heart, I tell myself that if this guy does not give me the money, how will I feel? Like I prepare my heart for any future disappointment. You understand? I prepare my heart. Now, some of us, right, we give the money in exchange of something. When your boyfriend is asking you to give him the money, or he's asking you to give him your ATM card, you're giving it because you know that, anyways, he loves me, we are going to get married. Will you still give him that money if he did not tell you that he wants to get married to you? Will you be able to sacrifice that money if he tells you he doesn't want to get married to you? If your answer is yes, then give the money. But if your answer is no, please pocket your allowance. Keep that money to yourself, girl. Keep that money to yourself. See, sacrificing in a relationship is good, right? Because love comes with giving. But when you are giving, you need to give wholeheartedly. You need to give. The giving has to come from your heart, not something that you have to, but something that you want to. Not something that you have to, but something that you want to. Remember, there's a difference. Not something that you have to, but something that you want to. So if you're in a relationship and he's asking you to give, and in your heart you don't want to give, please keep your money. If you're in a relationship and he's asking you to give, and then you are not going anywhere, there's no serious relationship, please keep your money. Okay, keep that money. Remember, the giving must come from your heart, and when you're giving, don't give expecting something in return. That's one of the biggest issues. Don't give expecting expecting something in return. Yes, don't give expecting something in return. When you're giving, give freely. Give freely in a way that if this guy breaks up with you, it's okay. But if you're giving and you're knowing that, I am planting, very soon I'm going to harvest. I am planting, very soon I'm going to harvest. See, in life there's sometimes disappointment, and if you're giving with that aim of taking it back, or if you're giving with the mentality of receiving it back, then you are not truly giving. You are not truly giving. You are giving because you have to, not because you want to. And that giving is not healthy, because if disappointment comes in the way, you might do something very stupid. So in order to avoid doing something stupid, just avoid giving when it is not coming from your. Now, my advice generally to those who like giving their ATM cards to their boyfriends or their girlfriends in the UAE. First of all, we have to all remember why we came to the UAE. You came to hustle. You will not stay here for eternity. You will soon go back. You will soon go back to your country. And you cannot go back to your country empty-handed, my brother. You cannot go back to your country when you don't have, like, there is nothing. There is like, you know, as nothing. You just go back like that. Why? Because you were taking your money and giving it to a girl, or you were taking your money to give it to a boy. No. If you came to the UAE and you met a boy, he was also working in the UAE, it means he had an agenda. He came with a reason, and you too, you came with a reason. So even if you people have to mingle together, like even if people have to be in a relationship, serious relationship, because this channel advocates serious relationship. Even if you have to be in a serious relationship, it doesn't mean you have to forget your goals in life. So you need to really think. The fact that you love somebody does not mean that you should stop going for your dreams. You should stop dreaming. You should stop working hard. You should, in fact, do not. If you're in a relationship and you're beginning to forget the reason why you came to the UAE, then that relationship is not healthy for you. You need to break up. Actually, you really need to break up. You cannot come to this place where everybody is hustling. You are falling in love. There's nothing wrong in falling in love, but don't forget your goal. Don't forget your goal. Don't forget your goal. Now, of course, you need to, like, when you meet somebody, maybe you trust the person, because there are some people that, like, you just meet the person, you actually trust the person. Okay, you trust the person, that's fine, but if you're in a relationship, a healthy relationship must cause you to grow. Meaning that what? If you have a goal that I want to do so and so thing in the next 3 years that I'm in the UAE, the person who claims that he loves you is supposed to help you fulfill those dreams, not to help you to instead regress, or not to help you to become bankrupt. Instead, it's supposed to help you to fulfill your dreams, your aim, your purpose. Before you left Africa, you did not know you were going to come and meet a certain girl or a certain boy here. You came on your own, and you will go back maybe on your own. So do not forget the reason why you came to the UAE. Do not. One thing is, giving your money to someone comes with trust, and you cannot trust somebody you don't know. You cannot trust somebody you don't know. Okay, now you're telling me you know the person. Fine. I'm not going to refuse that. I'm not going to reject that. But how far do you know this person? Do you really know the person you're dating? What are their full names? What is his age? Where is he coming from? Who is his mother? Who is the father? Oh, you know the person, right? I bet you don't. You know that in this life, people pretend, right? You know that in this life, people pretend. How are you sure that boy is not pretending also? How are you sure that he is not pretending? Please be wise. Last advice is, please, the only person you should give your money to is somebody who has the thought of getting married to you. Somebody who is serious with you. And to know somebody who is serious is not the person who tells you that, oh, my girlfriend, oh, Betty, I love you and I want you to be the mother of my kids and I want you to be my wife. No, it's not in words, it is in actions. He has to show you that you are the one he has chosen. He has to show you that he is ready for marriage. It's one thing to desire to get married to someone, and it's another thing to prepare yourself for marriage. A person who tells you that he wants to get married but he's not prepared for it, he's not serious about that marriage proposal. He's not serious about that marriage proposal. Please, ladies, I know that in love you come with sacrifices and sometimes you need to give, but do not forget the reason why you came here. Do not forget. There was a story of a girl. She actually gave her money to a certain boy, hoping that the boy would take care of her as he promised her that he will. But at the end of the day, what happened? He abandoned her when she needed him the most. After taking all her savings, this girl had to call back to her parents. That struggle to send her to the UAE. She had to call back to her parents for help. parents that she's supposed to be helping, but instead they still helped her. She was fortunate that her parents helped her and gave her some money where she learned from her lessons. But what if her parents were not alive? Or what if her parents refused? What would have come of the girl? She would have surely started, she would have started doing prostitution because she's stranded in the UAE. Please, please, girls, whether you have gone to school or not, we all have brains. You have a brain to think. Don't forget the reason why you came here. If somebody really loves you, one of the things he's supposed to do is to push you in your dreams, to help you fulfill your dreams. If you had an aim that you want to build a certain house in your country, this person is supposed to help you. Even if maybe a girl, for example, you're a boy and you want to build a home in your country, your girlfriend, even if she likes the new latest hair, she wants to buy this, she will also be thinking about your dream. She'll be like, I want this for my birthday, but I cannot take so much from him. He also has to take care of his family. He also has to take care of his own dreams. He has to build a house in his country. I cannot take much from him. That is how somebody who loves you is supposed to think. Somebody who loves you is not going to always think about themselves. They'll always also think about you. So that is it for today's episode, and I hope you were blessed. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, love, and comment. Thank you.